Well, hello and welcome back. I thought I would give this a go. Haut-Beyleron. Never really played it before. Had a quick look around at the start when it first came out, and then I must have got sidetracked on Elm Creek or something similar. So I just never stuck with it. Sort of figured we'd come and give it a shot again. So I think what we'll do is we'll have a look around. I'd say we'll probably sell this house, probably sell this silo and the hayloft as well, and then with the extra cash maybe buy some extra land, get some cows and go from there. See how it all goes. I tend to not usually keep all the same stuff that comes with the games. I know there's a new silo out now that's you put grass in, it turns it to silage, so I'll give that one a turn instead of that. And the hayloft I don't really need because the silos I use will hold that. We'll probably sell that ute and maybe that tractor. Don't really need 3. Not on this sort of farm for now. Yeah, maybe turn this one into grass. I don't know. Let's just see how far we can go without getting finance. Yeah, just have fun with it, basically. Let's turn this off for now. Turn the speed down a little bit so we get used to it. And see what we can do. There's never anything in the sales that I need or can afford. I would love to buy that, but I don't really need that because we're only going to do a couple of harvests, and then it'll probably be a few months before we need to use one again. So we'll see how we go. So that's worth 70. I'd rather keep that for 70 grand. As much as I love a little turbo, we could use that money more. That car can go. And I think for now, the rest can stay. That might be a handy little mower. Don't really need one yet, but for 5 grand, we'll grab that one for sure. Alright, we will put a little house over here so we've got a sleep point. Probably stick it just in here. Actually, we'll get rid of this first. Stick it there so it's sort of like a little pathway. And we might throw a silo over here just to start us off. These are some of my favourite ones to use. They just take everything, super handy. Stick that about there. And you've also got these new silos for the fermenting silos. Might grab the USA one. I'm from Australia, so it doesn't matter where it's from. It's just stick that maybe a little bit further back. That makes a bit of a mess of everything. What else will we put in? A little bridle. Stick that there, out of the way. And a water thing, which I'll probably end up putting one down here, because I think if I can afford it, I'll buy this land and maybe put a couple of greenhouses down here, so that's not a huge deal for us right now. I think what we should do is get all of our vehicles cranking. Maybe we make this one grass. It's a pretty decent size. No. I think we can only do canola at the moment, so we'll get that down. And then this smaller one over here can be for grass. We might have to do a header around this top one here because the silo's a bit close to the edge. Come back and collect the straw, make us a little bit extra cash, because that money we have over there won't last very long at all, especially if we buy some more land. I think that would be enough room. Sorry about that, I had a remote control that picked up on the microphone. Should be enough room for the harvester. Not, we'll find out soon enough. But we'll probably have to end up buying some bigger seeders or leasing some. Not really huge. Tractor was stuck up there then. Okay, so we need to get a vehicle. My go-to truck, just super handy. Does everything when you're starting out. Tow mirrors, tune motor, do our black and our Dutz Far, whatever it's called, green. It's just my go-to truck. Get a tray for the back of it. I only just noticed this the other day. That could be cool for pallets for that price. It's a lot cheaper than buying a trailer. And you should just be able to lift them in there to start with, so that could be cool. Dual fenders, Dutz Far colour. Not really too fussed about the number plates today. What else did we need? We have a trailer there, which I'll probably modify in case we use that for bales or pallets. I might bring up one of the tractors and put front head loader on it and see how we go. this little harvest is not the world's greatest, but it gets the job done, and that's all that matters. So I'm not sure if I will keep it or if we'll sell it and get something better, instead of it sitting around for a while. But I do want to see what the prices of land are, and I have to turn off that autosave because that's annoying. And I'm playing on console if you can't hear the buttons clicking, so sort of limited with some mods, but it's still good. I think we will buy this, and if we buy that, it'll not leave us much money. I'll buy that. That's the joy, is selling the house, selling the tractor, putting in different things, gives us a bit more cash. So we're waiting for them. We may go up and collect our stuff. We can't collect the mower yet, obviously. Well, we will need a water tank cart thing, because I want to put in some called, I had a mind blank. Greenhouses, that's the one. Did I find our green again? I don't like the green grill, but that's okay. For the snowplow attachment, but we will pull over here somewhere and try and fill it up from the water, hopefully. Oh, this land's crap. Oh yeah, I don't know. Can we fill up from in here? Oh yeah. That's going to take forever. Come back when we're finished. Let's scoot back up and fill some stuff up. Get our first empty on the farm. I think this one holds 8,500, or I can't remember. It doesn't hold a lot. And so I think maybe once we finished all these fields we could sell it off. And then when we do need it again in a few months, maybe buy something a little bit bigger. We'll probably be doing a few contracts in this game series, I'd say, because we're going to need money. I'm a little bit worried about these, actually. I just broke it to pieces. Yeah, that's... We'll see. These take about 20,000 each. Which is a bit of a pain because I'll have to go back to the water source again, but I think we'll just put like a fire hydrant that's down in there somewhere. Yeah, I don't know how we're going to go and get the pallets out of there. Pick them up, or maybe an auto load trailer, but he's just going to have to wait for a moment. Where's the river? Over this side, so we'll duck over here quickly and get another 10,000 litres. But if any of you have ever watched my streams before, this is my favourite go-to truck and tanker combo. It's just versatile. Get up to 20,000 and we'll try and stop it as close as we can. That'll do us. Wow, that's rough in there. I think now we just got to buy some seeds, some manure, and solid fertilizer, I think. That's why I've got that Bidal station, because I don't know if you can buy manure anywhere. And I wanted to be able to get these up and running before we have the cattle. So I think it's about $40,000 just for the, or a bit over $40,000 for 40 cattle. Oh, is that corn? I have to get a corn header, damn it. Realise that. We also have to try and hire a forage wagon to pick up all the straw. Dump this off in here. Really careful with this because it's not cheap. All my money, 10 grand. We may have to get a loan now. That's a bit of a downer, but I suppose once we got more money later, we can sell these and redo them somewhere else or put them in better spots. Dump this over here, so we have a little bit for later. That was expensive, man. I had to buy a loan, I didn't want to yet. Didn't think it was going to be that much. Have to start getting some silage or something happening super fast. I know manure was going to be cheap, but how much is seed's going to be? 7 grand, so that's It's not really much cheaper than doing the cattle. 17 grand so far. I wonder if he might have stopped because there was no money. Bugger. What crop's this one? Soybeans, not bad. I don't mind soybeans. Last time I played this, I think all the fields, one was wheat, one was oat, one was barley, and they're all done the same month that I bought it. So we'll turn on these productions, just so I don't forget. We'll turn on grass silage, lettuce. It seems that it starts running on one side, not the other. So maybe the second side runs on manure. The other one runs on solid fertilizer. I'm not sure. It's interesting. Manure cranking. $251, what a bargain. I suppose you could have kept that little small tractor that we sold for a bit of a trailer pig to pick up all this stuff. Do the water carting, stuff like that, but I mean it was 70-80 grand that we got extra. This thing cost us 50, so we're still sort of just from the tractor. These are almost paid for. By selling the tractor, and then the couple hundred grand or 175,000 from the house. Yeah, that helped us buy one and a little bit of the properties. So I think overall this is like starting out. You can't use the house for starters. It's just a sleep trigger. Starting out wise, I think this is a better way to do it. We'll find out if we go broke and nothing gets made. Don't do it this way. We need to get a... Do we get a forage harvester or a baler? I'm thinking we get a forage harvester because it can be used a little bit more. Maybe we just lease one. It's not that big, should be fine for the field that we're using it in. Just scoot through our neighbour's field. I need to buy the field and just put it right through the middle, huh? Be easier. So also what I was thinking was you could put that mower on the front of one of the tractors. Put the forage harvester behind it. I wonder... No, you can't pick it up with this. And then as you're driving around and mowing, you're picking up all the grass at the same time. So time saver, money earner maybe, I don't know. Alright, this one's finished so we can drop off. Is this corn? That's growing. Growing. Weird. See, last time I done this game I had 3 fields to harvest in the first day alone. Dump this in the silo. And I think the price of this peaks in December, so we'll have to wait till then, unfortunately. So when does corn and soybeans harvest? Corn April, May, soybeans, same time, so do we sell the harvester? That is the question. What's it going to be worth? Because the new one's going to be a few $100,000. It's only 100,000 worth. Wish I had the money for that. But we're probably going to be looking at something like that. John Deere or the Class plus a header. We could always just lease it. I don't know. Go and finish off these other fields and then work out what we're going to do, I think. This one's just it's too slow to use. If I'm doing any contracts or anything with it too, it's not really going to be good for us. Start collecting some of this straw up so when we get the cattle in, we'll clear a few lanes out and we can start the AI worker there so he or she can get it all cultivated for us. The cruise control on and we'll get at it. Over to the silo. That's some free money or some straw once we get the cattle started. While that's we can wait there, we'll get this tractor started. Where is it? I can have a head start on it. Hopefully they straighten themselves out. Yep, there we go. And we'll get back to collecting our straw. Slowly but surely. We'll head back and unload this one. It's at about 46, almost 50,000 litres probably by the time the field's done. Not too bad for free. Only really cost us $2,000 to hire the forage harvester, but once one of the tractors become available, we can use it to just do a quick sweep around the edge on the grass and hopefully get 20 or 30,000 litres of that. We can turn that into some silage in that silo, or keep it to make total mixed ration once we get the cattle. I haven't ever really done pigs and sheep that much, so we could try them too. Always seem to do chickens and cows. Yeah, so by the time we've picked up all this straw, it's going to be well over, what's that, 20, that's 46,000. We're already up to 51,000, so not too bad. So make sure, especially when you're starting out, these sorts of things, I know they can be a bit time consuming, but I always make sure I try and collect it all, because it's just something for free basically. Use it for cattle, sell it, even if you just sell it as it is, still some cash in the bank. I don't even want to know, I don't even know what it is to buy, or to sell it. Straw. It's $100. Still $5 grand. That's like 4 cows. We'll dump this back over here and wait on these tractors to get sorted. Set this guy up over here. Now that's done, so you do probably just throw some grass down here, I reckon. And then the other field over there we will do some wheat. Oh, went straight past it. See what happens. That mower up there, catch the grass, that's going to be ready a lot quicker than anything else, but I think we'll do this with wheat, and we've got a few months in between till we have to do the corn and soybeans, so that'll give us time to get it done and dusted, get a bit of stuff done, get a bit of money behind us, try and get that loan paid off, and do some contracts, which I don't think there's many, not really any out that are good for us today. 37, where's that at? Oh yeah, we could do that one. It's right above us. What do we need for it? We could just use the equipment we got and save $400. So we will accept that one. That's $4 that we didn't have. And the best thing is it's right next to us, so this slow old beast won't take too long to get there. That's the first time in this game I've actually had a contract next to me on the first day. See if this can head down here without any dramas. I'm not sure what's down the other end. These trees might make it upset. Can you collect straw space from this? Nope. So the grass is all underway. Those trees are... See, a lot of the maps I've noticed too, the trees are super close to the fields. I don't know if it's because they're just trying to squeeze in more fields. I mean, this place seems like it's got a fair few. It's pretty well laid out. Bit of forestry up there. Maybe some sawmills or something we can look at. And I think there's one down here too, this little one. Part of field 47, so I'll have to go and have a look at that. That's an expensive field. Very expensive for the size of them. Oh, it's because they've got the forestry on the back of them too, I guess. Wow, 800,000 almost. I think what we could do is once we get into a bit more, we could maybe merge a couple of these fields. Maybe merge the top, these two, these three, whatever. Make some bigger fields around the house if we get some bigger gear, but there is some bigger stuff around. It's not Not huge fields, like number 26, that's 1.1 million. It's pretty hefty. But we'll see how we go. It's a big change for me. Because like I said, been playing in No Man's Land and the new Pioneer map. That's pretty good. I was just going to go, is it going to be too close to the trees? Maybe we do a little bit of a header run on the back here just to be safe. The rest of it seems a bit more well spaced. We'll keep an eye on it while he's getting at it. And it's an extra $4,000 for a free, besides the wages, I guess. And the harvester was just going to be sitting there dormant for a couple of months, so it's best to make some cash. This guy's almost done, then I think we'll throw wheat down here. And get at it. Definitely picking up more than I expected, so that's a win-win. And it works. Mower on the front. Not sure if it'd save time because we're only doing 17, but definitely better than running around with a mower and then coming back with a windrower. Does the trick for sure. It doesn't like you don't get nothing on the edge of the road, but when you come in next to the fields you certainly do. So if we had some spare cash we could come along here and use the landscaping tool to add the grass in. I know it's not as a high yield as what you would get from a field, but it's free, it's there. And we're only doing it at the moment to make silage, so I don't know how she's going to go pulling up the hill though. It's not losing speed, but it's not gaining any. There you go, we're picking up speed now. Might get second gear in a minute. And we're almost full. Oh yeah. I should have just kept going straight. Come on, little red tractor. Lucky I didn't keep the Steyr turbo. That thing would not have liked this at all. But that sounds better. It's got a wicked sound, that thing. And we're full. Look at that. Well done, little tractor. We have our first grass to put into our silage silo. Get to see how this thing works finally. I know, I mean, what's the price of grass? But we're not going to be rich from this. Grass is worth 123 bucks. Well, silage is 4 times as much, so that's not too bad. Oh, that's cool. and we're off and running. So we're already got 73 litres of silage, so we're making cash. Duck over here and check our harvester. Pretty close to full. Only holds 8,500 litres. There you go. That seed is done. Finally. So now we got our grass and canola sorted. And I think up here we're going to throw in some wheat. Can't do that right now unless I turn off. Yeah, no, we'll leave that till tomorrow. I think tomorrow we can start sowing that. Alrighty, we'll head back over and slow down, Nelly. Wait for our harvester friend to finish, and we'll be back at it. One more run and we are good. We will drop this off, make some cash, and maybe call it a day. I think everything else is done. We're just waiting on some lettuces. Well, my son calls them. He says they look like Brussels sprouts. Don't forget to pick up the Brussels sprouts. So let's get this over here and unloaded, put him away. See what I mean? This thing just slow. Does the job, but she's slow as heck. When's our other stuff ready for harvest? That's what I need to know. We have corn and soybeans. They're not good to do till April, so we got September, October, November, December, January, February. Got 6 months. I think we should sell this. I'm gonna sell this harvester. And the money will come in handy. And when it comes time, we can just buy one or lease one. Because I'd rather get rid of the loan or buy more land. Where does this have to go to actually? It has to go to GCHB grain elevator. Where is that? Up there. Let's see if it'll work. Send that on its way. Get rid of some of this loan. All of it. That is good. Maybe with that money we could put in some cows, some mumus. I think I have the downloaded one the other day. It was really cool. It's like a self-made cow pen. There it is, 36 grand. Holds 45. That would fit nicely about here. I think we should do that. And we will put in one of them cheapy little mod manure things for $1,000. Looks like it was made for it, like that. Perfect. Put in some cows to start it off. We can get some total mix ration from in here for now. That's a win for sure. So what's a grain elevator do? Is that like a grain mill, or is that just a sell point? Oops, sorry, stop sign. Don't know if you can buy this place, can you? Get 4 grand for the contract. And an extra 9 grand for harvest income. Wicked. Doesn't look like you can buy this place. Oh. No. I don't know what that was. I just bought something. Can we sell it again? That is the question. Damn it, no. Can we unload it somewhere? What is it? Lime. I don't need lime. Can't sell it. We will just have to put it in our silo. So we'll send him back there if he hasn't crashed already. Nope. And we will sort out some cows. So when they're older than 18 months, they can make ooh, they're not cheap. 16 grand. So that gives us 30. That's okay. That's a good start. We need straw, which we have. Where's our other tractor? There. Leave that there for a second. Lucky we didn't sell the trailer. Tip side left. So we got the straw over here, so that's free. I don't think total mix ration costs that much at all. Straw. I'd say it will need maybe 1 or 2 more of these. 8,000 litres doesn't seem like much, but I've never used this before. It looks it's tiny-ish, but I think if we try and tip it up, it's going to get caught under the roof and cause it to spasm out. So we'll get the side tipper happening, at least with the straw and the cows. We'll start making some manure for our greenhouses. And how much is that putting in? Yeah, we're going to need a lot more. Yeah, we'll do another load of that for sure. But I think for first up, we'll just Get some total. If it's going to take 3 straw, it's probably going to take, you'd think, the same in this, I guess. But it's been a good day. Like, I mean, we've got 180,000 for the land, for the house. That's paid for some land. We sold a tractor for almost 100 grand. What else did we sell? Oh, the silo, the hayloft. So basically everything here is, besides the 30 grand loan that we spent, we bought and repaid. Everything here is from the same price as what you would get if you just had the money to start with. No cheats, no nothing. Yeah, so we're going to need a bit more of that. So I didn't even see how much it was. I don't think it was that much. My money didn't go down too bad. Wow, $300. Is it worth even trying to make total mix ration by the time you buy the mixer, a baler, all that shit to... Yeah, I don't know. And there's only 30 cows, so you wouldn't expect it's going to run out very fast. So 16,000 might get us up to... I just want to get us into the yellow. That's okay, that's 16,000 or 15, 16. Should have kept some grass. We could have thrown some grass in there. I wonder what it's worth to buy grass compared to that. $230 for that. What's it worth for grass? Can you buy grass in here? Oh yeah, there you go. Well, there's more money to buy the grass. That doesn't seem right. Does not seem right at all. Throw another straw in there and I think we'll call it a day. Pretty productive day, if I do say so myself. How much is to buy hay from there? Check that again in a second. We get charged $1,200 for the total mix ration. $12.30, because it's a bit weird that the grass is $2.70 and the total mix ration is $2.30. Just does not seem right. I'm glad that took that all, because it annoys me when you get left with a little bit. See, the extra land we got here, we could put sheds or chook pen there, $250. It's cheaper to buy this than it is just to buy the grass. This should be enough to get us in the green, yep. And probably enough to keep the cattle going for a few months. In game time, I guess. Yep, that'll do me for sure. Well, I'm glad I kept that trailer now. shit. This isn't gonna go well. It's sad, none of my tractors have beacons. I want a beacon. Park this up in here, we will get our truck back and empty out that line. Didn't know you could buy that, but now I do. We'll check on our silage silo, sorry. See what we're producing. There's 3,000 litres of silage already. Not too bad at all. I think that's going to be where we end day one. Not really a bad setup. We've done well. Sold the house, the silo, the grass bunker, the silage bunker. Sold the tractor, bought ourselves a big silo. Put our normal silo in, bought some land, and we have some greenhouses. Was already producing. All of that without having a loan. Nothing is owed. Look at that. We're 77 in the hole. Sold. There you go. Look, all the buildings we sold paid for our land. The vehicles we sold paid for the new vehicles and the construction, basically, or close to it. The livestock, yeah, not too bad, not too bad at all, really. Made 9 grand from that harvest, and we still have in the silo 61,000 litres of straw, excess seeds, 15,000 litres of wheat. So, and a little bit's left over of that, but that's a pretty good deal, I reckon. But that's it for day one. Thanks for watching. If you want to see when we go live, like and subscribe, or check our Discord. The link's in the description. Have fun, be safe, and we'll see you on No Man's Land or back here tomorrow.